Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are preparing for TPSC Combined 4 and SI Excise 2026 and the exam is just 15 days away, then this video is extremely important for you. Now, you may ask why this video is important for you, because hard work is over, because the time that was for hard work is over. What matters now is right planning, right priority, and right attempt strategy. Okay, so today, today I will explain how to plan the last 15 days strictly according to syllabus, how to balance MCQ plus conventional plus parts for SI exercise, then how to attempt the paper for maximum marks with minimum risk, then right number of attempts, what could be the right number of attempts, then I will also discuss expected cutoff and what is the logic behind the cutoff, and also how to think all these things, everything in detail. This video is designed for both the exams, okay, that is SI exercise and combined 4. Okay, so I will talk for both the papers simultaneously, because the syllabus overlap is very high, just few topics and few chapters. Okay, so be with me, listen to the video, definitely this video is going to help you. Okay, now let's discuss first part, that is we need to understand the paper first. Now what is the paper structure? Now both the papers total marks is 130 for SI exercise and 100 for combined 4. Okay, and SI exercise MCQ part is 90 and combined 4 total marks is 100, and 40 marks for SI exercise conventional part. So this is the paper structure. Now let's discuss first MCQ part. For SI exercise is 90, for combined it is 100. Okay, now first topic or first thing that comes under the MCQ part is the GK and current affair, and it consists of 40 and 35 marks for different exams, and this is the backbone of both the exams. If you are very strong in this part, GK and current affairs, then you can be sure about your success. Okay, now what to revise in last 15 days? Okay, what to revise? See, I have named the topics here. What you need to revise in these 15 days are: first, Tripura GK, that is history, geography, schemes, administration, the Northeast basics, okay, the national current affairs last 6 to 8 months, almost 1 year, you can say, then international events, then government schemes and reports. Okay, so these are the topics that you cannot skip. These are the topics that you must cover. Okay, and for Tripura and Northeast, I have covered the detailed 2025 current affairs in my channel, you can check. And also for national and international current affairs, I have uh, done a series related to most important current affairs for 2025, you can watch them. Okay, so these are the topic for GK and current affairs. This will be consist of 40 to 35 marks. Now here in this scenario, what not to do? Okay, first, if you are reading newspaper for current affairs, so now it is the time to stop. So stop reading newspaper now. Okay, and also no new source, no new current affair PDF. Okay, now what you should do is you should revise the things that you have already read. Okay, so revise notes only, no need to add any supplementary source or any other secondary source, that's it. So this is the strategy that you are going to do for current affairs, GK and current affairs. Now the next topic, next thing, most important thing is simple arithmetic. Okay, and they ask for 10 to 15 marks in different examination. Now here the standard is class 10 level or madhyamik level. Okay, now here I have analyzed and came to the conclusion that these topics are very important. Now what are these topics? Topics are percentage, ratio, proportion, average, profit loss, simple interest, time and work. So if you do these topics, then your 90% questions will come from these topics, 100% sure. Okay, so now if you have prepared, if you have practiced these topics, then it's very good. And there are some students who are texting me like how to prepare current simple arithmetic within these few days. So I'll tell, search this topic on YouTube, you'll find a topic, find video, do the basic theory part, do the class, make your notes. After that you start solving MCQs, and before examination do as much as MCQs possible. Okay, and those who have already done, they should practice the revise the formula revision and daily 40 to 50 MCQs. This will suffice your arithmetic preparation. And if you are starting new, then no need to focus any extra topic other than this. Okay, no new chapter. So arithmetic is done. Okay, next, mental ability or aptitude. It is for 15 marks. Now here what you should do is, this subject is very scoring. It follows very simple pattern. So if you can detect the pattern, if you can understand the pattern, then you are done. Okay, now what are the topic that are most important for this aptitude part, mental ability part, is are series. 2 to 3 question you will get from series. Analogy, then coding decoding, again 2 to 3 question you will get from coding decoding. Then direction, 1 or 2 question you will get from direction. Blood relation, 1 or 2 question you will get from blood relation. Then some basic logical reasoning questions, 2 to 3 question you will get here. Okay, so these are the topics. So if you are starting today, then these are the topic that you cannot miss. And if you are preparing for before, then these are the topic you must revise, you must practice 40 to MCQ, 40 to 50 MCQs daily. Because if you prepare these topics, then 90% syllabus is covered for mental ability test. Okay, and remember, practice. Okay, because theory will not come in the examination. So if you are just revising the theory, this will not work. You have to solve the MCQs. Okay, next I'm going to talk about is general English, 15 marks for SI Excise and for 20 marks for combined C4. Okay, here what you can read, here the things that you can read are synonyms, antonyms, definitely, error spotting, fill in the blanks, basic grammar, in grammar article, preposition, verb, etc., and simple vocabulary. Okay, so these are the topic you cannot miss. Okay, and still I feel this is not the right time to start synonyms, antonym reading from the scratch. Okay, so if you have been reading newspaper or any other sources, then I think your synonym and antonym will be covered automatically. So the thing that you need to practice is article, preposition, verb, error finding. Okay, and you should practice 20 to 30 MCQs daily. Okay, this is the trick. Now, for SI exercise, there is a topic, general science. In general science, what you should read is these are basic physics. In physics, what you should read: motion, heat, light, and different SI units. Okay. In chemistry, acid, bases, metals. In biology, human body, diseases, nutrition, and environmental basics. Okay. So these are the topic you cannot skip from the science portion. If you want to read, then you can obviously read from 6 to 10 NCRTs for science, but there is no time to read, and the cost benefit ratio is also not same because they only ask 10 mark question. So I'll suggest you just go through these topics. I think there will be question related to these topics. 2 to 3 question definitely you will get from these topics. Okay, and rest of the topics you should you should go watch and from YouTube video, or if you have earlier notes, revise them. Okay, and also so, and everything will be from NCRT level. Now Now there is a conventional part for SI Excise, that is 40 mark. In this examination, they ask is uh, report writing, letter writing, 20 mark, then essay or paragraph, 20 mark. So total 40 mark. Okay. So now how to prepare it in last 15 days? See, do not write daily essays now. This is the not time to write. Okay. So now you stop. What you should do rather, now you should prepare just like a master copy, 2 to 3 report formats, 2 to 3 letter formats, then 5 to 6 common essay themes. Now the themes will be social issues, then education, youth, governance, environment, technology. So now you should prepare these themes, this format, and you will revise them. Okay, you need to learn the facts, figures, everything, so that you can use in the examination. Okay, and if you have not written not a single essays or report writing, then this is not time to leave. Then you should definitely write 4 to 6 essays or paragraphs or a report writing. Okay, and if you have been preparing from the early days and if you have been practiced already, then what you should do, then you should stop now and you should focus on formats, you should focus on themes. Okay, and remember one thing, this subjective part is for ranking. Okay, this MCQ part is for selection. So if you can do well in this examination, this will give you rank. Okay, now in these topics, what you should focus on, you should focus on structure, you should focus on introduction, then conclusion, then simple language. Okay, so these are the basic things you should follow during writing an essay or paragraph or anything. Okay, next, now now the question is, what is the right number of attempt, most critical? Okay, now this is the deciding factor. Okay, for MCQ 90 marks, SI Excise 100 marks for combined 4. See, the ideal attempt I have observed in TPSC, any TPSC examination, if you score 70% mark, then you will see you are you are above the cutoff mark. Okay, so ideal attempt should be 70 to 80 questions, but 70 to 80 question only only that situation where your accuracy is very good. Okay, so if you are if you attempt this 70 to 80 question with very good accuracy, then this is enough. Okay, if your accuracy is not good, I will suggest you to attempt 80 to 90 question. Okay, and you need to understand. Okay, see here in one video or before the examination, no one can suggest. This is not practical, this is not scientific. You need to understand. When you will be giving the examination in the examination hall, you need to understand what is the toughness of the examination. Is the questions are common, is the paper is easy? If it is easy, the cutoff will go high. Okay, so in this way you need to change, okay, everything. But in general, if you want to say, then if you are getting 70%, then you will be above the cutoff list. So try to attempt uh, so that you get more than 70%. And to attempt to get 70% mark, attempt how many question needed as you feel, because I don't know your accuracy, you know your accuracy. Okay, so this is the fact. Now in my previous video, one of my video, I have discussed how to attempt MCQs in the examination. Like there are different types of questions. For example, there will be some question where you will be 100% confident about one option, so those will be type 1 question. There will be question where you will be confused between two options, so those questions will be type 2 questions. So in this way, there will be type 3 question, there will be type 4 question, then there will be type 5 questions. Those will be hunch based, like you don't know the answer, but you are pretty confident that this is the correct answer. So go and watch that video. After that, you listen to this, that the strategy should be attempt all sure short question. Now what does it mean? Means there will be questions where you will feel confident that only one option is correct, so you should definitely attempt those questions, okay, with 90% accuracy. Attempt all sure short questions, that is type 1 question, that is you are sure about one option. Then attempt two option eliminated questions, means there will be two questions, there will be two options where you will be confused, that is 50-50. So definitely you should attempt all the 50-50 questions. Okay, now, and you should remember one more thing, be selective in doubtful ones. So where you are doubt, wherever you have doubt, you should be very selective, and never blindly guess. It will ruin your preparation, it will ruin your exam. Okay, so these are the three types of question you should attempt. Number one, sure shoot question. Number two, two option eliminated, that is 50-50. And then one hunched base, like your common sense or your sixth sense or intelligence guess is saying, but you don't know the answer, but you are pretty confident that this is the correct answer. Okay, so you should definitely attempt those questions. Okay, so I have discussed right number of attempt. Now, right number of attempt I have discussed. Now, sorry, this heading is wrong. The correct heading will be expected cutoff. Okay, see, same, this is again same. We cannot predict before the examination what can be the cutoff. In fact, after the examination also you cannot predict the cutoff, because you don't know how the paper was for everyone else. Okay, so the best technique is, you should know about your preparation, how much, how depth you have prepared, how you have studied. Okay, so if you have studied, if your preparation is good, and if you feel paper is tough, then the paper is going to be tough for everyone. So in that type your cutoff will be declined. Okay, cutoff will be less, so that time you need to uh, attempt less with 100% accuracy or 90% accuracy. But if you feel the question is easy, then definitely question is going to be easy for all. So in that time, in that scenario, you need to attempt more number of questions, because the question is easy, everyone will getting marks. So you need to understand this fact. Okay, still I will feel you should attempt that amount of questions from which you can get 70% marks. And accuracy is, you know what is your accuracy, according to you calculate. So if you are scoring ultimately 70% marks, then you will be above the cutoff mark definitely. Now, if you tell me what a student can do in last 15 days, now I have a plan. Okay, what you should do daily, what you should do daily, you should read static GK revision for 3 hours. Now in this 3 hour you will include MCQ solving, then revision, then your error notes revision. Okay, then if you have the sources that you have already read, you will revise for those things. Okay, static GS revision, strictly 3 hours. Then current affair plus Tripura GK. Okay, these things, current affair for Tripura, national, international, etc. You will do for 2 hours. Then MCQ analysis. Then you will give mock test of different. Okay, then you will analyze them. So this solving MCQs and analysis will take more 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and for conventional paper writing, you will give 1 to 1.5 hour. Okay, so this should be the ideal timetable, ideal duration of time that you should study. Okay, now there are some tips that I want to give. Okay, see, in these 15 days the most important thing is that your confidence. If you feel confident, if your confidence is good, then definitely your exam is going to be good. So to gain the confidence, what you should do, you need to gain the confidence physically, mentally. Okay, so for that you need to sleep properly. A tired brain makes bad decision in the exam hall. So this 15 days you should sleep well, you should be calm, be silent. Okay, and you should also continue this to the examination hall. Okay, now at the last I want to tell you, if you have honestly studied for the last few months, okay, then these 15 days are enough. Okay, do not panic, do not compare with others, do not over attempt in the examination. Okay, because TPSC does not select the smartest student, it selects the most balanced and disciplined one. Not only TPSC, for any competitive exam organizer you see, be it from UPSC or from SSC or TPSC or any other departments, they always go for most balanced and disciplined one, not for the smartest student. Okay, so stay calm, stick to the syllabus, trust your preparation, and revise well. Don't go for multiple sources. Revise the sources that you have already studied. Don't add any new sources strictly. Okay, so thank you everyone. If you need anything else, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you.